Hallelujah, the sun is out, the barbecue is on. It's that time of year. Come on, let's cook some beautiful food. So we're gonna do surf and turf, meat and fish. We're gonna do the perfect steak, a big chunk of steak, sirloin there. We're gonna do butterfly prawns. We're gonna marinate them, make them delicious. I've lit the barbecue about an hour ago. Let it calm down. I wanna help you to take the fear out of barbecuing. Really hold your hand to cook the most amazing prawns. Fresh or frozen is cool, just let them defrost if they're frozen. First of all, I like to keep the head and the tail on. With the head, there's loads of juices and flavour in there. This middle part, you can see I'm just simply removing that inner part of the shell. And then the tail I like to leave on as well, because you can kind of use it to handhold and put it in your mouth. And then in the middle part here, that's the beautiful prawn. I'm gonna take my knife and carefully run the blade down the back of the prawn. And once you've done that, you can see it kind of opens up this little cavity, and then the tip of the knife, you can just pull out that little vein and we can get rid of that. So let's do the rest of these. Caring, preparing something that's gonna surprise your guests. That's what it's all about. So last one, and then we'll start the marinade. I wanna kind of give you a little bit of a curveball because I am very proud of a product that I've been working on. If you go to Tesco, you'll see that I've done my own curry paste, right? There's a lovely little range there. So let me wash my hands. And on this particular prawn dish, I'm gonna use the Caroline paste, about 2 teaspoons of that paste you can put in here. A little bit of olive oil. I'm gonna put some lime in there, cut it in half, and squeeze this on top. This paste, there's just a whole bunch of stuff in there. Turmeric, ginger, chili, curry leaf, fenugreek, coconut. It's really light and layered. So that is the marinade ready and raring to go. Get the prawns in there and toss it all up. Look at that. You know that is gonna taste really, really good. So let that marinade for like half an hour. But that is a beautiful job done. Let's talk about the steak. Okay, instead of buying single steaks that are thin and piddly and you're probably gonna overcook, right? Go for a much bigger double or quadruple steak. Look for marbling, the little white flecks in the eye meat here. Look for, maybe dry aging. You can talk to them about that. Sort of 28 to 36 days is really, really good. We want a nice bit of fat here. So let me show you a little preparation. First with this fat, what I wanna do is just get my knife and lightly score through the fat. So this is gonna help it render and you're gonna get better crispy bits. Once you've done that, we can kiss it with a little olive oil, plenty of black pepper, and then a nice seasoning of salt. And you wanna season it at the last minute when you're gonna cook it. I'm gonna put this now onto the barbecue because this is gonna take longer to cook than this. I've got a hot side and a cooler side. So I'm gonna start it off on the cooler side with the fat facing down, just to start rendering that fat. The coals have cooked down nicely. You've got a hot side, a cool side, so you've got a little bit of control while you get on with other things. Let's have a little look at the beef. So it's just nicely cooking, right? And you see it's rendering really nicely. If I move this more over here, then the fat will go on to the actual coals. And so look, I'm just upping the temperature now on this hotter side. So I'm just gonna turn that steak now. Let's have a little look. Look at that. And I'll cook it for about 1.5 minutes on each side, turning evenly, so it's nice and evenly cooked. About 3 minutes on each side, I think will give me about medium rare. What I want to do now is take it off the grill. Look at that. So look, the steak is resting, right? So now is the time to put the prawns on. They only take about 4 minutes, right? Depending on their size. So here we go. I'm gonna put the prawns at the slightly less hot end and the heads at the hotter end. They're gonna open out and butterfly. The smell is absolutely phenomenal. Look, this is at about 2 minutes. Let's get in there. Can you see how the prawns have opened up? Look at that, come on. Okay, so let's get ourselves a nice little board here. Just simply slice this at an angle like that. Look at that, beautiful steak. And these prawns can literally come off the grill onto here. You can hear the sizzle. That's a pretty awesome sight. You know what? I just love a couple of nice little flatbreads, naans, whatever you fancy. Right, heat those up, they'll take no time at all, but what a joy. So, let's have a little try. Let's go for a prawn. Look how succulent that is, come on. Oh, that is absolutely delicious. So there you go, guys. That's my surf and turf. Made by me, with a little bit of help from some beautiful Jamie Oliver spice pastes. Next time you go to Tesco, have a little look. Get yourself a jar, and no matter what you're doing, whether it's a curry, a roast chicken, roasting a piece of fish, doing some amazing vegetable dishes, these are amazing. Give them a try, I'm so proud of them. Guys, take care, happy summer, happy barbecuing, and good luck.